Dude, I thought you were ordered him pants, and that's why I thought that's what I. Gotcha. It was to my understanding that you ordered him pants, and whenever I went to go check the mail yesterday, I was like, "These aren't pants," and I was like, "Well, it's none of my business. He'll figure it out." Your kid is over here. She went. Ari said this is the winter forest, and I was like, "This is the living room." Yes, but Ari said this is the winter forest, and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "You could either go play in the room, or you could go, or you could watch Blippy, but you have to stay quiet." And she's like, I guess I'll go play." And I was like, "Okay, dude, go play." Oh, I need to delete that, don't I? So eventually, I'll like to make my own thumbnails whenever I have time. Huh? No, like completely drawn, hand drawn thumbnail. Like I'll send. Go look at Super Mega's thumbnails. That's like idealistically what I'd like to. Just Super Mega. They used to. I haven't watched them in like a year. But go look at like their anim. I know, but that would be the goal. Yeah. You mean an ingrown hair? Yeah, they should be able to. Oh, that's not bad. Toot, toot, toot. I shall be here. I am good. The weather's got me having a little bit of a runny nose, but otherwise I am fine. Ooh, we got a dead spot. Beautiful. Let's cut that right there. Okay, we'll cut that one right there. We'll cut that out. I talk to myself a lot when I'm editing, or I'm just like very quiet. There's no in between. Voice is better. Still a little raspy, but overall better. Better. We got a dead spot. We'll cut it right there. Thank you. I finally did it. It's been on my to-do list for like 2 weeks now. And I finally said, I should probably do this. So I did it last night. It's definitely not a final. It's just I just filled in the blank spot so that way it wasn't empty. I'll change it up whenever I actually have something I want to use as a banner. Well, I did Mario and Luigi, but instead of putting them in their own clothes, I did them in each other's clothes. So Mario's in Luigi's outfit, and Luigi's in Mario's outfit. And I did it accordingly, because if it fit them, like if they were wearing the exact same size, clothes. Like, so Mario, he's short and like chunky, but like Luigi's tall. So Mario's clothes are a little bit baggy since it's Luigi's outfit because he's tall. And then like,
That makes sense.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
gonna say. It'd be better if Luigi was in some
And
baggy clothes and Mario was in like a tight suit with the belly out.
technically it would be vice versa.
Well, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's exactly kind of like what I did. So good eye. I'll show you right now. I'm just editing the video.
All right, I gotta turn you off of my desktop. I'll put you on my iPad.
Dang, you don't want to.
It's your voice is. I can still hear you if I'm super minimal.
Really?
Your sound super minimal. It's not your
Dang.
fault. It's just
You got that
because I'm
baller
over the
studio.
podcast and
You got
so
that.
much power going into my headphones.
You got that baller studio. That's why. We're gonna cut it right there. I'm basically just pre-editing all these videos right now, and then I'll go back and voice over them later whenever all the kids are asleep. Because I have one other video that's been pre-cut and it's just waiting for a voiceover at this point. But I just haven't gotten to it because of the kids. So this piece
What did
took
you do
me,
today?
yeah, for the most part. This piece I did. It took me like 4 hours. Like I did it in two separate lives, like one day one and one day the other. But that's because it was like two separate pieces, because of Mario and then Luigi.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Was fun.
Yeah. I had a. This is the first video that I've had to put the speed of the video up to 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Was that Oni?
yeah, they have their masks on, and
Oh, I didn't hear them in your mic. Your mic's set up pretty good.
thanks.
Is it your
My
headset?
headset, yeah.
Oh, okay. Pepas, pepe, pepe, pepas. That's all I got for that song.
Upstairs room now. Nope. Anyway, there was a little bit of a dead zone there. Wow. I'm afraid we're gonna have to make this one like the speed way faster than 1,000. That's why I'm like pre-cutting it though.
But you don't have to do each piece.
What do you mean?
So a way you can speed up your time lapse. Yeah, you can do it that fast, but you can also just do pieces of each part. So
Oh,
like
I
you're
get
doing
that, but I want to do everything like under an X amount of time. I
what's
want
your X amount of time?
like anything under 15 because I find I haven't really been too comfortable to do anything past like 13 minutes. 10 minutes is too little for me at times, and then like 15 is way too much, I feel. So like 13 is like a comfortable spot. So that's why I'm like I want to make my videos into like a 13-minute video. That seems to be pretty comfortable for me right now. That was another dead spot. So I've been speeding up pretty much. I just keep everything as even as possible, like speed wise while it's playing, and then going from there.
Pepas. Comedy show. Oh, I gotta download that.
Probably should. Hey, did you ever contact the WWE people for your other ticket?
No,
You should probably do that.
I will.
You should also tell Terry if we're going or not on The fourth.
It's literally right now. I can do it. I was gonna do it that night and I forgot. By the time I remember, it was like freaking 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
I figured. There's another dead
When
spot.
is it?
The fourth. Did you know that plants come from little itty bitty baby seeds?
What? YouTube.
Did you
YouTube.
message her?
Huh?
Did you message her before you forget?
Yeah, I did. That's why I went quiet.
Yeah, okay.
I told her mark us down for 3 kids, 2 adults.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it takes me 11 minutes to edit 1 minute and 25 seconds of my time lapse.
Oh, I forget. That's why, because you have to move it around where you're drawing.
Yeah, not just
That
that.
is difficult. Yeah.
Not just that, but I have to do that, and I have to make sure I cut out the dead zones where like nothing's happening.
So are you just moving it? You're chopping and moving the frame.
A bit. I'm chopping, and I'm. You can
I
like
mean, that works. The easiest, I think, the professional way to do it is time stamping. So
time stamping.
you would just move, not time. I forget the term it's called, but basically you would activate the clock on position.
Well, you know what you should show me.
Oh, I'm telling you, just so you could see. You see in the top left where it says position.
Yeah.
You would hit that clock. Don't do it now, but you would hit that clock, and as you're moving, you'll basically just change your X and Y, and every time you change it, it auto imprints where the camera's at, where it's focusing. So you leave it at that same zoom all the time, then all you got to do is worry about your X and Y.
Well, you should show me how to do that because like I
I don't know.
understand. I
I'm just
understand.
thinking that this is probably more efficient how you're doing it because it's not hard what you're doing.
No.
Like it's more of like X and Y. That's already two parameters you have to worry about when all you got to do now is drag.
Yeah.
So technically, you're doing it the easier way, I think, which is fine. I think it's way more efficient, which that's
I mean, I
a
don't
lot nicer.
mind learning the professional way because your girl would like
No,
to edit professionally one day, even if
no,
it's just for herself.
no. I know. I'm just saying, like you're doing. If I was in your position, I'd be doing the same thing either way.
Oh, cool.
It's very much time saving.
Time
Save you
efficient.
probably about a third of the time.
Dope.
Like I'm saying, you're with physical moving of the box you're keeping in frame. That's
Yeah.
just one click drag, one click drag. Cutting with one click drag. On the other one, you have to cut. Technically, you do no cut. You'd be moving X Y X Y X Y X Y.
Yeah.
You get kind of bored
Oh,
after a
look,
while.
look, look.
Now look at
Look, here, I'm gonna back it up and I'm gonna show you zoomed out what the sketch looked like on both of them. You see them?
I saw it. Wait, it's not there yet. Hold on. You see him? Let me go full screen on mine.
There it is. Bam.
What the hell? Let me go
That's what
full
the
small.
sketch looked.
Yeah, I see.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah,
Isn't it cute?
I feel. Yes, no, I do like it. I like the fact that his. I want Mario to be baggier for some reason.
But he's got a pancita, so that's why it's tight there, and everything else is really loose
Yeah, no, I
because
like it. It looks
because
nice.
his belly is all big. Literally, my thought process, it was like, he's got a belly, so it's got to be tight around his belly.
Team files. Graphics. Logo. Sales and marketing kit.
So, tomorrow, I'll take Oni by herself to pick out her birthday cake.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you want to go, but
I mean, it doesn't matter. I forgot about tomorrow's her actual birthday. I'm so over
yeah,
birthdays right now.
you and I both. I'm over parties in general.
Yeah.
But we could pick out her cake and then we could do everything semi early and then go hang out with Vanessa for her thing.
What
At
time is that at?
I think it's at 7 or 8. I'll double check.
Uh,
Yeah, it's later in the evening. It's not early. We're gonna cut right there. Bam. Find the end of the dead zone. Like honestly, this past video, the video that I just dropped today, that one probably should have been like an 18-minute long video. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I was very comfortable in that video because I was just talking about what I was doing and like why I've been absent from everything.
mm-hmm.
So that's how I was like, I feel like this past video was the first video that I felt actually comfortable in doing YouTube or in general stuff like that. Um, but I feel like that should have been like a longer video. But um,
20 minutes. I'm listening.
I'm trying to think, but like I'm definitely trying to keep it under 15 minutes because I don't think I could talk for 15 minutes on any subject currently. Unless I have someone else to talk to me with about like opinions or something, you know.
With
Yeah, like podcasting. So if you want to be featured, let me know.
you have a podcast?
No, but
You need to
it's
come up with a name for your series, your playlist.
the chives,
No,
the sauce,
no,
French onion
it's not a
sauce.
knife, and it's just
Because you cut into the
chopping
point.
it up.
Well, for the stuff that like the editing stuff, it always says Nani, I'm live. That's like, but I've always said that even like for my Twitch. That's why I've just did it like that. And then my shorts are keeping it short or keep it short, something like that. And then I forgot what the regular episodes are, but it's something like that too, where it's like, oh, here it's called "Here's What You Missed" because I normally do my YouTube lives or I do the art on TikTok, and then after I do the time lapses for YouTube and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of my playlists and how I group everything currently. The parts you don't place in the videos make shorts. No, because the parts that don't make it in the video are literally just like absent points where like I'm not doing anything. So what? I'm not gonna add a short where I'm not doing anything in because I'll have people lose interest and then click away from the video or page anyway. So I definitely don't want to do that. Dude, the Sailor Moon cup. Yeah, just give it to me. The Sailor Moon cup that I have.
Uh-huh.
Remember how I told you like it was part of the trade or whatever, and like I like it. It's cute, but like it's that sealant, whatever they use to seal it,
Uh-huh.
is flaking off like it's dandruff.
Ew. Totally.
I could just wash it
Just
off.
wash it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could just wash it off with the metal scrubber. It's not that big of a deal. But like that sealant, it's not the sticker, the vinyl itself. It's the sealant. Like
Yeah.
it's flaking off like dandruff. Well,
Anything glittery, particly. I hate it.
so this year I wasn't planning on making cookies. What I was gonna do was get clay and push out the clay like you would Play-Doh and cookie cut them and they could paint them.
Oh,
That's
you
what.
could trick them.
No, they're not gonna eat it.
I know that was a joke.
Uh,
Of
okay.
course it is.
I don't know. But that's what I had planned. That's why I was like, oh, these cookie cutters will be nice, and we can make like little ornaments and stuff and date them each year. You know, that's what I had. Leave your sister alone. He's over here harassing her. She's trying to drink water peacefully on the couch, and he comes over here trying to pull the cup away from her. Here's another dead zone. We're gonna cut that out. See, if I didn't have you, or if I wasn't going live right now, all I would be doing is watching a documentary.
Me?
No, me. Dude, you okay? Yeah, don't do that again. Oh. Dude, I can't believe he ate a whole pizza.
In person?
Yeah. I mean, I
Oh,
can. I was about to say I can. He's like 5 nuggets or some shit now. But that's the thing. He's so thin that he doesn't look it.
he a whole ass baby.
He looks so thin that he doesn't like look like he could eat it and put it down. But this kid puts it down. You could sit on the couch and look. Hey, she's beat.
Oh yeah, she looked tired today.
Yeah, she's been tired for a while. You smell Percy? What does he smell like? He smells like poop.
Grape juice. Tell him. Ask him if it's grape juice.
Did you watch that video?
Huh?
Did you ever finish watching that video?
What video?
The duck song.
No, should I?
No, it's not that great, but it was just YouTube Gold back whenever YouTube was like at the beginning of its lifespan.
Oh no.
Basically, at the end of the video, like the kid gets tired of it, and I forgot, like it becomes like a cussing fest, and after it becomes like the cussing fest, like the duck pulls out a gun and starts killing the kid.
Pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I was like, it's not for them. But I was gonna wait to see if you were just gonna click off or not. Percy's got a pillow.
Snip, snip. Keys to the drip.
I have those. Oh my goodness.
Love it.
I forgot. I need to get off of his hand. I forgot I have to clean my screens.
Oh.
They've just been chilling in the garage dirty for like almost a week. Nah, it's been like 2, 3 days. Hey, I got one like on my video and one viewer.
Nice. I'm looking at it.
Hi, viewer. Welcome to my chat.
I just gave you a second like.
Did you just unlike and relike?
No, I didn't like it initially.
Oh. I thought you unliked it and reliked. I was about to say, doesn't that put you down in the algorithm?
No. You want to know about the algorithm? Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Back in my day,
We didn't care about the
the algorithm
algorithm.
didn't mean shit.
Yeah, exactly. Back in your day, the algorithm wasn't anything. The algorithm was just, hey, you put out crappy content and we're going to push it because there's no content on our platform. That's why YouTube was the freaking mess that it was so many years ago. Remember when Smosh like first did their thing, the Mortal Kombat and like the Pokemon song one? Remember? And that was considered like internet gold, and they since then took it down.
I don't remember.
Oh man, YouTube, early YouTube, beautiful. What, Oni? You're not a rock. You're under a blanket. Oh, it's a pretend rock. Okay, dude, I got you.
Also,
Message retracted. Someone retracted a message.
it's auto. It's whatever. Google. Their default Google.
Really?
Yeah, it'll do that if
Go
they
sit
use all caps or if they use certain words.
like a robot.
Basically, it's a bot doing it. You don't have
No,
to
no,
do
no.
anything.
Like, yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, they think it's a bot or like spam or.
Yeah. Or if they post links, links is one of the big ones. Posting links with all
Really?
caps and curse words, I know for sure, like
Yeah.
that effect.
Dude, you can't even curse in the comments anymore. I remember.
It's nice. Let me go put Ari in the bath. Bye bye.
Alright, I shall be here. Now it's just me again. I'm just editing the video. Yeah, but you totally left the chat. He wants you to put him down. Look. Anyway. Alright. Cool. Don't mind me. I am just, looking at my editing skills. Oh, we got a dead zone. Okay, let's edit that dead zone out. That was weird. Hello? That was weird. Okay, so like there was a scuffle or like a breath or something that happened from Daniel's end of the computer, but he's all the way upstairs. So, yeet. Fun stuff. What? Oh, okay, silly. Bongo cha cha cha. How do you sing that song? Yeah, bongo la. Bongo cha cha cha. Your planet Earth? It's not just your planet Earth. Yeah. You're a bug. I'm a flea? No, you're a flea. No, you're a bad flea. Dude, she just called me a flea. Hey, what's up, videos? How you doing? Long time no see. I am just editing some videos that I did on TikTok like way back when. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Doing good. That's good to hear. Sit on the couch, baby. You're on a shelf. You're on the floor. Give me a second, guys.
White suits.
Right? Oh, that's a good idea.
No suits. You know
No.
what we should do?
What?
Night at the Roxbury suits. Oh my god, Google, look up Night at the Roxbury real quick.
Give me 1 second, sir.
I think I just changed the entire design.
No, I mean it doesn't matter. I
I don't know.
I could always do another one.
Still classic.
It's a cult classic.
They always wear the same suits. Oh shit, it's tied to something.
Is it gonna get me like banned on YouTube for copyrighted music?
You spin me.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Nani, I'm live. Oh wow. Everyone on live just heard that.
No.
And turn off the light.
No.
Oui. 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 Okay. Hey, 4 viewers, what's up? Oh,
Bongo cha cha cha.
I
Make
do,
sure you
baby.
unmute your mic. Remember, you muted it.
I know I did unmute it.
Okay, cool.
What I was gonna tell you was earlier whenever you came upstairs and you were in the bathroom.
Huh?
Yeah, I heard a
What happened?
from your mic around like it was like 28 minutes and some change. I didn't get a like look at the time.
You
But,
heard a what?
like it was like a breath or like a shuffle, but it was from your end. It wasn't from my end. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
it was like a
probably was.
and I was like, "What?"
I have the fan on. Remember?
Oh, okay, cool. Let's just blame it on the fan instead of paranormal activity.
I don't believe in that shit.
No, here's my theory. So,
Here's a theory.
here's a theory I have had for the longest time. So, I don't believe in ghosts or paranormal, any of that stuff. What I do believe is that whenever, like, I do believe that there's parallel universes. And with those parallel universes, sometimes they're not parallel, or sometimes something links up somewhere where we're living in the same moment at the same time. And that's when we experience those out of body, or not out of body, but that's when we experience those sounds or those the face in our camera that it doesn't, we never see, or like those actions that's doing something, like Oni in her alternate like life drew on the wall situation, like while we were at the hospital with the kid, so like stuff like that, where it's like it's not literally a ghost, but it's whenever the timelines mix, and whenever they cross, they intertwine into each other, and that's why we hear people say hello, or hear people from medieval times, or whatever we say we experience. Like, I feel like that's what it is that it's a different timeline that crossed in that moment with our timeline. Oh my goodness.
I guess something happened.
She just threw one of those donut toys at the TV.
Tripper.
It's not funny.
I know it's not, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's been done. Just tell her don't do it again. Send her to her room, and that's it.
Well, she's in her room now.
Cool.
But anyway, so
I don't
that,
know. I get it. I hear your theory.
like, yeah,
I
like
mean,
they're
it's
just
like
cross.
frequency crossing.
Yeah, just like that. It's frequency crossing at the exact moment at that exact time. And sometimes it happens more than others because we living in different timelines or weaker timelines.
So
But
you believe in alternate universes?
oh yeah, I totally think that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I believe in the one timeline, and I believe energy does
Visit.
present. You know what I mean? It resonates.
So you do believe in ghosts, because that's what ghosts are. They're just energy.
I mean, not ghosts in terms of freaking HGTV or whoever the hell TNC's Ghost Hunters.
Right,
No,
right. Not like that.
but I believe in
That's
energy.
commercialized.
Yeah, I believe in energy. How it
So you mean like if I died and I would sit in my corner where my desk is at because my energy was like used to being in that corner so much of my life.
itch. Yeah,
I could
but
believe that.
when you cross those areas, you kind of capture these feelings slash. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Like, I believe that. I don't discredit that at all, but like I've
Do I
always
think it's the person? No, I just think it's the energy that's left there.
see that, like, I don't think it's that's why I don't freak out. Like, yeah, I freak out whenever like I hear something, or like the camera detected something that didn't exist. And I'm like, yeah, that's a little weird. And I'm like, what's going on? But like I don't really freak out because I'm like, what's going on? Another thing that like my grandma told me, she was like, you don't respond if someone says hi, you don't say hi back.
What up?
Yeah, right.
Remember, in the next 10 years, all the current YouTube babies are gonna be saying, "What's up?"
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share, like, comment, and don't.
And the way you guys like SpongeBob, they're gonna like Coco Melon and Nani.
But yeah, like I totally like. That's why I liked Loki so much, because Loki like was the epitome of like that's what I do. Like, back it up. That's like what I do believe in. Like whenever, like it's not a religious thing. It's more of like whenever that was my explanation for ghosts. It's always that the timelines crossed. You know.
Frequencies. You just said it's frequencies.
Well, yeah, it's like frequencies, but they crossed somehow, and so when those universes cross, that's why we hear the hello or something falls when it shouldn't have fell or
The realest I've ever seen, or the one that would make most sense to most people, is Interstellar.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I loved Interstellar so much. That movie was phenomenal, and it was exactly the same fucking idea and concept of what I just explained.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
that's a pretty head
that's
on.
just that, and that's a hard movie to comprehend if you don't if you're religious and you watch that shit. Like you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I went to go see it in the theaters because I was like super interested because I love space. And so whenever it came out, like me and my Heroes crew went to go watch it, and I was like, yo, this shit's fire. And then they're like, yeah, yeah, it was cool, it was cool. I was like, no, 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 but you don't understand. This was cool, cool, not just cool. It was like cool, cool.
yeah. It was to me how I think that movie was good or amazing the way Soul was for how they played the whole religious thing.
Yes, it
Like it
was.
just put a twist on it and it let people understand a different perspective.
But I don't like you said, people that are religious have a hard time understanding it because I don't know if I was talking about it on this live, the one with the Mario and Luigi, but I know I talked about it on one of my previous lives on TikTok, and they were like, "Yeah, we could understand that." Like someone was like, "Yeah, that's a cool theory and all this and the other," but they're like, "Have you heard of God?" And I'm like, "Oh."
You mean your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I was like, man, like that's okay. Like you're entitled to your opinion. No hate there, but it was just more like, oh, you just missed the whole point. It's like being open-minded to something else, you know?
They can't. The religion doesn't allow them to.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, since I'm on the rock worshiping side of TikTok every now and then, so we have left like I forget what sun and moon phase we are in or were in back then, but we just crossed into a new phase, which is the phase of enlightenment and awakening, and that's why people are like religion's at an all-time low currently because people are like this is ass, this doesn't actually exist, and like they're finding all the flaws in it and yada yada yada. And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if that's a legitimate thing, but it's a cool little concept to play on, you know?"
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like I'm not gonna dock it. It's just like whatever.
I'm going through my drive real quick, kind of off topic, but this is a video I shot for. When did we start dating? 2017?
2016.
16?
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. Remember when I went to the Alamo Dome 2018 to go shoot like a some event video or something?
Mm.
Like the mission continues, like a community activist
Yes, yes, yes. It was
program.
at that bridge, right?
No, that was a different one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is. Anyways, the song I used for the video,
Da da
I
dee.
no, I kid you not, it reminds me of Doja Cat's. What's it called? The one that say so,
Oh yeah.
and also Pharrell Williams and Pharrell with Daft Punk
Right.
has that vibe. That was 2018. I can't believe that's been that long.
Hey
I
man.
think this is like the last event thing I did that wasn't
Work
real
related.
estate or mortgage.
Oh, okay then.
It's a very good movie. I should upload it.
I mean, that's your call. I don't.
Portfolio.
That's how I'm just dealing with Instagram. Everything on Instagram has just become portfolio work. Like I just come onto Instagram, tell people I'm alive, share content that I like or want to support, and then I just dip. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm also very fatigued with TikTok as well. Where like
I can't get on TikTok, dude.
I'm fatigued, like content creation wise. I'm fatigued with TikTok. Like I'll still do it, obviously, because that's where like a majority of my fan base is. But I'm just like out of that. Hey, give me a second. Oni's hitting the door.
Okay. Okay. All right. Right. I'm so glad I don't do these videos anymore. I have leveled up dramatically. Content. That. Team files. Tool.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Um,
Dude, I was just saying right now,
uh,
I'm so glad I don't do these videos anymore.
what videos?
Because, like coverage of events and just, I don't know, like, I don't like it.
Like you
They're
don't like it
tedious.
because of the amount of footage you have to go through, or
No, it's just, they're so unfulfilling. Like, yeah, they're cool for the people I'm doing them for, but for me, it's a whatever. It's like, it's so easy and unfulfilling that I can't, like, I don't know, like, I just don't like it. Like, unless they're gonna pay me a shitload of money, I'm not even doing it for the video or the fun of the video. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm doing it for the money, and it's like, okay, well, that's a different reason. But
yeah.
like the video itself, like I do not like doing it. Not those.
Well,
Now, if it was music, yes,
well,
that'd be
whenever
fine.
you have events like that you go and do, why don't you just do send Savannah or something? You piece it all together or some shit.
That's what I'm. Well, I mean, I don't really try to chase them either. So
I know, but if they arise like the landscaper dude, the guy with the bar in Lubbock, right?
yeah.
Like, did you enjoy that?
Yes, a little bit because it was different, but not really. No, it was more of like I was enjoying my cameras because they were new. So I was like, hell yeah, let me try out these different modes and frame rates, and it was like me learning my cameras more than anything.
Yeah.
Videos. What is this under? Events. I'm just gonna upload this one.
Hey, can you do me a
One
solid?
can do you a solid.
Can you go restart the dryer um on a
What?
heavy duty mode?
Do I take it out or anything?
No, no, no. Just restart it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
Okay. We'll just cut it to there. I got one viewer. Let's go. Got another dead spot. Cut there. We got a dead spot. Maybe that's what I'll talk about during this video. About my idea of parallel universes linking up and us hearing them as paranormal when in reality it's just an alternate universe. I just gotta make sure I organize my topics so it doesn't sound like a mad scientist trying to link stuff together. Okay, we'll delete that one out. Dope. I'm just like admiring my own work. I know that's very self-centered to say, but I'm really admiring my own work because I've been wanting to do this piece for like forever. And I say that with every piece, but like there was like this was one of the first pieces I ever wrote down in my little handy dandy notebook. There goes that sound again. 5208. So if anybody on the stream caught that, at 5208, there's another like tap on the microphone from Daniel's end whenever he's upstairs, and like all that's downstairs. So fun stuff. Is that the end of this one? Wow. Okay, cool. Dope. So this one finished there. So we'll just cut all of that out. We'll shrink this bad boy in. So we cut off in all that editing of that end of the video. It was only 2 minutes that we ended up cutting out. All these cuts that you see in here just added up to being 2 minutes of time cut off. All right. I hope this is a complete finished piece. Now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it has to be. There's no way I would like not have a finished piece up here. So, since this is gonna be a longer, what the frick? So this video, since it's gonna be a longer video, we're past that. Sorry, I'm over here trying to figure out what just happened. But since this is probably gonna be on the longer end of a video, I still want to make it like as short as possible, under the 15-minute mark, cause see, there it goes again. But anyway, my goal is to probably end up cutting it even shorter to like 13 minutes. That's honestly, like I said, the comfort spot. So let's see. We are at an hour, almost an hour. We're like a few minutes shy of an hour um, of being live. So what I'm gonna do, since I don't have much left on this, I'm gonna finish editing this piece, and then I'm probably gonna go play games or something. You know, take a load off. All right, here comes the fun part. I always like watching myself color, like if the shading. Like yeah, flat color's cool and all, but like the shading always makes me like love the piece a million times over. Nope, we got a dead zone. Let me cut that out. So these dead zones, just so you guys know, these dead zones exist because I'm generally like talking to people on live. So they exist because I stopped doing what I do to talk to them. Okay, now let's bring it in. That was too long of a dead zone for me. I don't like dead zones because leaving these dead zones in is it like stops the flow of the video. So, at least in my opinion. So, if anyone went Black Friday shopping, I hope you guys stayed safe. I forgot Black Friday was a thing because I just figured, everybody shops online still, or everyone started shopping online because of COVID. So, um, wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Oh well, it's done. But so like as I was saying, like um, I figured everyone just did their shopping online nowadays, and I I needed milk because my son drinks milk, and we went to Walmart to go get milk, and man, it was packed, and I was like, I'm out. We didn't even get milk. I was like, screw that. What? Okay, I'm back. Anyway, but yeah, like I just figured everyone does their shopping online at this point. But it was packed. And not, like there was cars fighting to get into the parking lot. I was like, bruh, I just wanted milk. It's not worth it. So we just dipped. Delete. Bring it over. Bada beam, bada boom. Dead zone. But you know what? We're admiring the piece here. I'll leave that dead zone. Now that's a dead zone I can't forgive. I'll cut it right there. Bam. Bam. Another dead zone. Man, we must have been talking like crazy that day. Okay. End of the dead zone. Right
Your boy
there.
got pistachios.
Which ones? The salt and pepper ones? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you get the salt and pepper ones?
Hell, yeah.
Well, I know that's the ones you like. That's what I was asking. But I didn't know if you just did feel.
Pistachios are too expensive to get the ones you don't like.
That's why I get the salty ones.
I
I'll.
love pistachios.
Me too. I'm allergic to I'm allergic to
Cashews.
cashews though.
We found that out. Let's try it
Fun.
again.
No.
Did your mom know what you're allergic to? I mean, who eats cashews when they're a kid, right?
I mean, I ate cashews with my aunt and uncle all the time.
Bougie.
They would buy like the nut mix stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like my uncle loves honey roasted nuts, but he would always buy like the mixed nuts. And I don't remember ever having that allergy, but I do remember puking at their house a couple times. So I don't know if it was related or not. But yeah, like um
Are hard.
I don't know, like I never had that allergy. I don't think my mom knew I had an allergy of any sort because I didn't even know I had that allergy until this year. That could have happened because of my pregnancy though.
True. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Fucks you up.
Pregnancy messes you all up, man. It's not fun. Makes you allergic to things you weren't allergic to before, destroys your body. Fun stuff. But yeah. Excuse me. Are you
Well,
still watching?
yeah.
Cool.
We'll try that trail mix
Fuck that.
in like another 5 years when your body stabilizes.
Right, from the
Eat that shit.
hormones. I'll just buy cashews because obviously it's cashews. Because I eat cranberries, I eat pistachios all the time, I eat raisins all the time, I eat M and
Yeah, but
M's.
it can also be the stuff they're using to preserve the
That's
cranberries.
that's true. It could be the preservatives. 10 years from now, I'm assuming they'll be a million times worse though.
Mm,
Hey, did you see that California dropped a bill, I think is what it was, or like they dropped 1.3 billion dollars for more eco-friendly and zero emission vehicles for public transportation.
no.
I thought that was cool.
So basically, more tax credits for people who switch.
Tax credits for people who switch, and also for public transportation, so like buses and school buses and stuff.
Yeah.
They're switching it to a more efficient.
Well, yeah. So Elon Musk has his battery that should be done. Their new battery,
Yeah.
which will be like a worldwide game changer.
Is that going to be for
Um,
the trucks or is it just in
everything.
general?
It's a new battery technology.
Hmm.
So he's gonna make a shitload of money because he's gonna sell it to everybody,
Yeah.
but it's more efficient. So when that battery is done, I'm pretty sure they'll have smaller ones and start implementing them into other devices. But for now, I forget what it's called.
They weren't
The 4093,
expired.
I think. The most advanced battery right now is the one you find inside, or commercially advanced, is the ones you find inside like pretty much most high-end devices, like modern
Smart
high-end
cars?
MP3s, or like the vape machines, the expensive ones,
Yeah.
or like the ones I use on my camera gear.
Hmm.
The little
Like the
silver
ones
ones.
that you have over here and sitting by the door?
No.
Oh.
Well, ish. Yeah, that's just a jumbled version of them.
Oh.
But yeah, that's right now. That's where they're at. With this new battery, they're gonna go up to 3 or 4 times longer.
But is it going to be a bigger, like, is it at the
No,
cost of more
no,
space?
it's cheaper to make everything.
No, no, that's not what I'm asking. Like, is the battery bigger than like what we have in the front door? Like, is it inconveniently bigger, and that's why it's more powerful, and that's what we're
No.
sacrificing? We're sacrificing space for power.
Mm-mm. You know that inside a Tesla, it's nothing but a bunch of little batteries, right? And it's
Yeah,
enclosed.
yeah. Here, let me
Yeah, same
knock
thing
your
that's
son
in that
over.
battery by the door. It's just a bunch of little batteries.
So, what's so revolutionary about this battery that makes it so much like stronger?
The materials they're using,
Mm,
they're uh, they're a lot easier to attain because the batteries that are getting made now are basically
trash.
material that's only found in like the specific areas, and a lot of it comes from Africa, where it's slave labor, and the whole world basically funds that whole
Yeah,
funnel.
where Elon Musk is from.
Yeah.
The trail mix was not expired.
Hell no, it wasn't.
No, it
I
wasn't.
ate that shit just fine. Who
Yeah,
asked that?
my mom.
Oh.
She said you never had an allergy reaction to anything. But then again, you never gave me cashews. So there's that. But yeah,
I just want my Cybertruck.
you know what I want? I want the mom mobile of a Tesla. But that's like a grand. Whenever Texas,
Damn.
yeah, remember I even priced it out before buying my current car. I was like, let me check it out. Maybe it's worth it for me. It was like if my credit was perfect and everything, blah 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 blah, the payments would come out to like 1,067 or something per month, and I was like,
You're talking about the X?
yeah, the family size car with 6 seats, or not
Yeah.
six, seven.
That's the Y, I think, for the X. I forget which one.
I forget which one it is, but it's the family car. And I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm not spending over a grand on a car payment. Maybe if I had a more stable job. No, sir. This kid, he comes over to my desk and he has, you know how I have my little notebook where I write my like ideas in?
Yeah.
He comes, takes the pen as quietly as he possibly could and like runs off to the side of it. My
The corner.
yeah. Oh, no. Cool. So, Percy just hit delete on a whole bunch of my shit. So
What were you like? Alt Control Delete or like redo? Can you redo it?
that's what I'm seeing how far back I have to edit now. Let me save this shit. My computer's been running pretty fine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was OBS that was clashing with my shit.
Pretty sure.
So we could switch out GPUs, or I could buy you another one.
No, I'll swap GPUs. If you have issues, I'll just give it back to you. Because I'd rather you be able to work. I don't want you to be able to not create content for your stuff. It'd be a pain in the ass
Yeah.
to troubleshoot. Because I'm pretty sure that was the issue. I told you it had to be software. It wasn't easy hardware fix. Like my
But
computer
my
was a hard
computer
drive.
has always had issues, man. Like it's always given me crap. Remember, since
Yeah.
the apartment, it didn't want to boot up, and then whenever we were at your mom's, it didn't play anything. It didn't play. It couldn't run freaking Slime Rancher whenever we first moved here either. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I've always had issues with my PC. It's just a matter of what day it decides to not want to unalive itself. That's a dead zone. Let's go ahead and delete that. Are you still watching?
Uh huh. I'm
Dope.
doing his nose right now.
Oh, look at you being an active part of my
Until I'm not playing
community.
the game,
Are you
I'm
gonna play?
yeah, probably in a little bit. I'm gonna make sure Ari's like tucked in. He's He told me he can watch the movie. Be quiet. He stays quiet.
Oh,
He wanted to watch Up, and Oni was falling asleep, like tired.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was like, "Mommy said, mommy's mad at me, or mommy said I'm in trouble, or something like that."
Yeah, because she was. Kid threw something at the TV.
I'm also eating a shitload of pistachios.
Dude, I know. Like I was since like Vanessa's vegan and stuff. Like I was curious on like what they do and do not eat and what they're able to eat and like what they substitute. So like apparently a lot of vegans will eat a lot of pistachios, which is expensive, and then they'll eat a lot of garbanzo beans because they're
I
super
love
high.
garbanzo beans.
Huh?
I love those beans.
Me too. I really do love them. And those two are like the highest um
Natural protein,
the
easy
highest
protein.
yeah highest natural protein and like that's why I was like oh okay but like garbanzo beans in retrospect aren't expensive, but the reason why they could get it is because they could season it as meat and it kind of will have a meaty texture to some extent. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Oh, I told Robin whenever she cut my hair because they're trying for a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I told her I was like, "Hey, Daniel told me like if you're vegan, you have a higher chance of having a child that has a cleft lip." And she was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, apparently like that's one of the side effects that he learned about too." And she was like, "I would have never known that. That's such a weird thing that contributes." I'm like, "It has to do with deficiency somewhere." And she's like, "That would make
Yeah,
sense."
yeah. It's from what that girl told me at work. She
It's
said
it's like a fatty
it's
deficiency.
a specific thing that she would, if she would have known, she could have substituted
No.
with like meds or whatever, like the vitamins.
Yeah.
But she said even then that it's not natural, so it doesn't guarantee.
Yeah, we're
Like there's no
omnivores.
real study on it, basically.
Yeah. Hey, so you're still watching.
Uh huh.
It says I have 0 viewers.
Mine doesn't.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Right now it says one's watching
Weird.
on yours.
Well, I was about to say if you're live, dude, I'd hop on.
I get that a lot.
But yeah, so I told her I was like, "Yo, if you're planning on having a kid, you should probably not be vegan." And she was like, "No, I stopped a while back because
The deep steaks is good.
right? No, she stopped because like uh Cohen, since he doesn't like eating certain things. She was like, "How do I expect him to eat it if I don't eat it?" Situation.
Yeah.
And so she like started slowly transitioning out of being vegan, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well that's cool. Like I'm glad that's something that you're doing, I guess." Um, but I was like, whenever she said that, that's the first thing that came into my mind because she was also vegan. Because I remember like, whenever she came to Oni's party, like all she ate was a fajita without the fajita, like the fajita style green bell peppers, in a
Mhm.
tortilla, and that was it.
At what party?
Oni's first party.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, because that was like my first concern. I was like, wait, Robin doesn't eat meat or anything. And I was like, well, we have corn tortillas, and that doesn't involve any like eggs or anything or milk or anything like that.
You know, vegans come and just get hummus. They all love hummus.
No, I actually asked Vanessa that. Whenever I asked Vanessa that, and I was like, "Do you eat hummus and stuff like that?" And she was like, "I'm iffy about it." I'm like, "That's just chickpeas." I'm gonna give her those fucking pizzas in our refrigerator that we.
Mhm. Yeah.
She might like stuff like that. that one time that I went to, or the last time I went to go hang out with her at her apartment, I took her. Well, I got Wendy's on the way because Oni was hungry, and I wanted freaking Wendy's, but we were on the way over there, and like she didn't. I didn't know she was vegan, or she didn't tell me or anything.
Oh, you told me.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember.
And like I
Did she
borderline,
eat it?
she ate the fries, and then like I was like Hispanic force feeding her. I'm like, you have to eat something. If you don't feel good, it's probably because you haven't ate. And then so I was like, you
Probably
need.
because you're vegan.
But I was like, you need to eat. And so I was like, basically, like, Hispanic mom, like, forcing your child to eat situation. And she was like, Helen, I feel sick. And I was like, well, you need to eat. And so I, like, basically force fed her into it. And then, like, after that, she tells me, like, I forgot when she told me that she was vegan, like, or the last time, whenever she came to the house. She was like, yeah, I'm vegan. And I was like, you're, what? Why didn't you tell me that instead of saying that you didn't want to eat anything? I would have just gotten you fries or something. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
What was her reason?
For becoming vegan.
Yeah.
I think it was just overall healthier lifestyle. Like, I know the first time we hung out in like years, she was very upset with like her current weight and stuff. Um, because we were like the exact same weight, but granted, I'm tall, so you don't see the weight on me. Um, and she was upset with her weight, and she was upset with like how I guess her lifestyle of eating has become. And so she was also trying to cut out anything with red dye, the red 40 dye.
Yeah.
So she like
Has
doesn't
it got a history of cancer?
diabetes, just like any Mexican family.
Yeah, I don't like. That's why I don't like anything food colored, dude. It just
I think she
frustrates me.
just I think it was more of just the like healthcare, working in healthcare, you kind of see the end result of all that kind of unhealthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what triggered it. But I don't like to eat anything with red 40 in it either. But the I learned something, and I told her about it. Did you know that the hot Cheetos you got, Hallie?
Mhm.
Those hot Cheetos are vegan. They don't have any pork or any fried pork or any red dye 40 in them.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
I didn't either. That's what their alternative was because they realized that they were losing a niche market, and so their niche market was to, hey, let's make the extreme.
Just call them powder.
Yeah, well,
Be vegan.
exactly. And they were vegan and they don't have the red dye 40 or anything either. And I was like, that was smart because if you don't know, hot Cheetos are fried in like pork oil or something.
Sounds good.
They have pork. Regardless, hot Cheetos have some sort of pork base somewhere in them. So did you know that Sour Patch Kids are actually a vegan friendly candy?
Mm-mm.
I didn't either because gelatin's not vegans, but I didn't know
Can
that.
you hear me eating?
No.
Cool.
I could hear you whenever you like break the shell every now and then, but like straight up chewing, no. Remember I asked you the same thing that one time?
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to go use the bathroom, but I really want to finish editing this. I don't have much longer.
Funny.
Yeah, I'll get her out. She's not complaining
Okay.
yet. Yeah, I know.
Okay, I can go get it over.
I mean, if you want to do that, that'd be dope.
I mean, if you don't knock out two birds with one stone,
Yeah, I'm almost done. It's not gonna take much longer.
she hasn't even been in 30 minutes yet. She's barely gonna be in there.
Yeah, I know. I
And I
know.
can hear her above me, like playing, moving around.
Yeah, you could hear the bathroom right above you, and I could hear Ari's room right above me in the garage. Dude, this kid was like about to like pass out, and I don't know why he woke up.
He's on crack now.
Pretty much, like he just took 2 sips of milk and was like, I'm up."
I got my
pretty much. Oh, maybe I do have a little bit more time. It freezes a lot. It's probably your internet.
Someone said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually data.
Yeah.
If you're not on the Wi-Fi's, good luck.
Hey, so whenever you go live and stuff, and like how we're talking right now and stuff, it saves the chat, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I don't know if I go to my chat. Well, you mean like the live chat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, that's whack.
I'm going to mine right now. Hold on. Yeah, it's on the far right.
It does?
It's
Cool.
separate from the comments.
I figured as much because I know it doesn't count it as comments, but I didn't know because I never took the time to like go back and look at mine. That's probably why I see those dips, honestly, in the viewage. Is because it's like somebody's Wi-Fi going in and out.
That's what I'm thinking it is. But even then, that's everybody. Like I'm telling you, with me, right now it shows you have 3 viewers. How much is it saying here?
3.
Okay. So on mine, even though I know you're on, it will drop down to like. I kid you not. It drops down to like 0.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I'm just like, okay, it's probably just people getting on and off.
It's funny when I'm playing.
Uh huh.
I think I suck, and then when I go back and watch, I'm like, oh shit, I actually do pretty good sometimes.
You're watching your own stuff,
I feel like I suck.
dude.
It's like stage fear. Like you're like, fuck, people are watching me fucking die.
I don't feel that way. Like I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I play Overwatch, I'm like, I know I'm the shit. I'm fucking good at what I do.
But well, for me, it's because it's a new game for me, so I'm like playing it.
True. Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm gonna get alive in a little bit.
I've seen people get like that though, like on Twitch and stuff, where they're playing a game and they're like, "Oh man, I'm sucking," and then they're like, I'm gonna just get off because I'm obviously trash," and I'm like, "Okay then."
Yeah.
Oh, she's calling me.
Oh, Oni.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure there's no more dead spots.
What if you were to swap their M and L also?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Go up.
Well, Daniel, I'm not. This is a video. I can't just manually go up.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Next time it
That's
shows.
editing.
Yeah, next time it shows the entirety of it. Oh, look right there. Bam.
Wait, I'm still on the button. Oh, there it goes. Wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I switched
It's
everything.
a him, Mario.
Marwigi and no, Maruigi and no, it has to.
You should do the same thing. Ooh, you know what would make this like next level? Like
What?
portrait almost.
What?
Um, have Waluigi behind Mario, like facing back to back, with
Like
him
a shadow?
peeking over. Yeah, peeking over to the left or right, whichever way you want to do it, and then have Waluigi on Mario, but have their color swap too.
That'd be funny. Yeah, I could do that. I wasn't gonna make these into stickers or anything. This is just one of those pieces. I was like, I just,
Content fan art.
yeah, content. A lot of people liked it though. Someone asked if I was gonna make it into a shirt, and I'm like, that's kind of odd to make into a shirt, but oh man.
All right, I'm gonna go check on Ari real quick.
Okay, can you do Oni too then? Mm mm mm. Why isn't this playing? That's probably why. Okay, there's a long pause there. Okay, let's cut that right there. Bam. Uh huh. Okay. We only got a little bit of time left. We're in the home stretch. Let's see, I've been almost live for an hour and a half. That's not bad. What, baby? Give me a second. Okay, I'm back.
What up?
Okay. I had to change a pamper.
Oh,
Awa. What if, like, we think Percy's, like, dumb because he doesn't talk much, and in reality, like, all he speaks is Spanish? And he's over here speaking, like, agua, cama, like, words like that, just like in Spanish.
we know Spanish, so
Well, that's true, but what if we're, like, over.
if it's a different language,
Yeah, what if he's speaking Japanese because I watched so much anime while I was pregnant?
mm, I guess it's a possibility.
Did you know that babies, when they're in the womb, they drink the amniotic fluid that's in there and pee it out?
So they drink their own urine.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they're the filter.
Yeah. Like, I will drink, like, obviously, if I, like, drink Pepsi or something, that will go to them. But if I drink it and it goes into them, they'll process it and then pee it out. And then they'll continue just drinking their own fluid inside the womb and pee it out, like, nonstop until you're 9 months pregnant. And then give birth.
I mean, science, bro.
Right? Kids are disgusting. Okay, let's try to finish this up because I only got like another 30, not even, I have like another 15 seconds to edit, if that. Percy, stop. No, he's over here trying to grab my headset. No. Okay, then go play. You can't be holding my headset, buddy. Give me a second.
Is that Oni crying?
No, it's Percy.
Oh, what happened?
He's throwing a tantrum because he wanted to grab my mic, and I didn't allow him to grab my mic. And I put him down because I was holding him, and now he's very angry. Yeah, he's just sleepy, dude. He's fighting sleep. Hey, 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 hey. Well, all the cuts are done. Now I just gotta make sure it's under a certain time. What are you angry about? Hey, so look at what I'm doing right now on.
I'm looking.
Okay, so is there an easier way for me to not have to do all of that?
Do what?
I had to. The time was not. It was too long still, so I sped it up like a good amount, so that way it could be under my.
Oh, yeah, you highlight them all. You have to join them. You have to nest it, remember?
No, I did the group like you told me, and it didn't
No,
work.
it's not group, it's nesting.
Oh, well, let me undo everything so you could show me. Because I've been doing this manually for like the past couple of videos. Okay.
So, undo the timing, whatever you did.
What do you mean? This?
Yeah, undo that.
Okay.
Wait, no, why aren't they touching?
They're touching now.
Okay. Highlight them all.
Mm-hmm.
Right click it
Yeah.
and nest. What
Nest.
nest is doing, you can name it whatever you want. Just put
Default.
by number, I guess. It's easier.
Cool. And now it's all one unit.
Now it's one unit. You right click that nest unit
And now I could edit
and
time frame.
yes.
Cool. You just saved me like a
And
mil.
if you ever need to go in to edit again, like oh you saw a chop or something was wrong,
You just
double
unnest it?
click. No, you can't. You have to
Oh.
double click that nest because all you did, you basically grouped them,
Whoa. Yeah.
and you can go into that group now and edit it in that timeline because it's its own timeline now.
But to nest.
It's its own timeline in on the timeline.
So I double tapped it. Is it still a nest? Because I tried to ring. So if
Just open up a box. You see. Let me see your screen. You see where the number countdown's at, like the clock
over here.
on the left of the edit box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you'll have multiple boxes. If you double click a nest, it'll show you you're inside the nest box now.
So how do I exit the
It's like
nest?
layers.
So then
You gotta close that box.
how do I close the box?
Are you in the nest still right now?
Yeah.
I mean, just leave it. You don't have to get out.
But then if I hit, I can't.
Oh, I know what you mean.
How do I leave the nest? Here, I'll just undo. I'll just undo. Don't mind me. Oh, I can't undo.
No, because you're in the nest.
So then how do I get out the
So
nest?
go on the top left, the box where all your files are imported.
Top left. Oh,
I think it's I forget what it's called.
source.
Project. Oh, that's right. Yours is set up different. So look for the project.
I have it.
Okay.
Give me a second. Percy's throwing a tantrum. Okay. So I'm in my project, wherever you just told me to be. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how do I get out the nest?
Look for a timeline.
What do you mean by that?
So change your file at the bottom right for your view from instead of showing you to the actual images of your files to the list.
Okay. Done.
Right.
Oh, there it is. It's the green one.
Yeah, that's the timeline.
So I click the timeline, or
Double click it.
it didn't do anything?
Did you nest?
Yes.
Did you undo the nest?
No, I didn't undo. I didn't undo the nest. I did the nest. Because look, if I tried to re-nest, it's gonna say nest 2, nest sequence 3. Look at that.
Okay.
So no, I totally nested. I hope I didn't
Because
just fuck up my
when
shit.
you go into the nest where the number clock's at, you open up tabs there essentially.
Okay,
You
so
have an opened up tab.
then do I re-nest it? Hello?
Yes, renest it. And just name it number 1 again.
Okay, so nest 01, and then I'm going to.
You don't have to go into it. Just change the time.
I am.
Okay.
I just want. You were showing me something, and I was following along, and it kind of did me dirty.
Yeah, I think you had undone it too much. That's why it kind of did that.
No. Too short. Perfect. Or, you know what? Not perfect. See, look at that. You taught me something new today that I will use every time I have to do
How to
this.
nest.
Yeah, right. Google Nest. Oh, the speaker.
Too short.
No, the speaker heard me. It's like, and I was like, okay, whoops. Perfect. It's 12 minutes and 41 seconds. That's a good spot. Percy is over here saying Google. Yay. The video is now finito. Now I just gotta add the voiceover. That's not gonna mess up with any of that, right?
I hear you. What you said
If since I nested it, it's not gonna mess up my voiceover and how I normally do that process, right?
No, that's a whole different track.
I figured, but that's why I asked. Are you on push to talk?
No, I was watching a video.
Oh,
Guess what?
not mine. How to unnest?
No.
What?
1,000 horsepower cars in Bangkok.
Wow.
I'm a guy.
Obviously, that clickbait has like a girl sitting on a Ferrari or something.
No, it's actually a
You
dude.
do you need like some magazines for the toilet that have like car stuff?
No, never.
And dude, my uncle was that guy. He had
We
like
used to have that when I grew up. Like Marky always had subscriptions to fucking
Playboy.
no, like lowrider. Like Marky was into like car shit too, like trucks and random shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trucks. It always seems like he's been
Well,
self-conscious,
Marky
huh?
was the older, the fucking 20-year-old who would play with Hot Wheels, bro.
Dude, you're the 20-year-old that plays with legends.
I don't play with them, I collect them.
What the Daniel? You're literally always like, man, if I didn't know they would be worth money one day, I would open these things and totally play with them.
Yeah, but do I do it? No.
But you want
I
to.
totally would.
But you want to. You legitimately have said that
Yeah, but I'm
you would be that
I would be the
35
guy
year
who would
old
make those YouTube videos of like
unboxing. Like, hey guys, welcome back to my
I
channel.
probably would. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be totally my fucking niche. That'd be like my hobby niche.
Whenever you're old and gray and you're like, well, time to do
I bought
YouTube.
this. I remember this one.
I bought this one in 2020. 20. What? Sorry, the Alzheimer's got to me. But 2020.
Yeah, bought this on Walgreens.
Walgreens
Does
won't
it exist
even.
any?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It doesn't even exist anymore. Hey, CVS never had exclusives like that, right?
No, CVS sucks.
CVS is actually way better, like price point, especially whenever you're
Well, I'm
couponing.
just saying in general, like what they have, like for collectibles, they have like dollar store toys.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? I got 3 viewers. Let's go.
Three, three. It's been at three for a while.
Has it? I just looked over and I said I saw 3 and I was like, hey, what's up? 3 viewers.
No,
Whoa, relax.
I heard him. That was funny. I am gonna get my stream ready.
All right, I'm just making sure this video is at the right speed for me, and then I'm going to stop stream and go do mom things for like 20, 30 minutes and then come back and play games. I think I'm going to play Animal Crossing on Twitch for anyone who's interested because your girl lost 150 hours of investment.
Might have lost.
I haven't figured out how to. Everyone, based off of what I've read on like Reddit and everywhere else about transferring it, it's a pain in the ass, and especially after you already did the transfer of your profile. So my
So
shit.
move your profile back and see if you can.
I don't think it matters because it was probably on the memory card, and the memory card had to get formatted in order to work for this switch. So I kind of dug myself into a grave, but I'll double check anyway.
Kayla's bugging, not bugging us, but she commented on my friend's post that she wants to play that game again. The one we were talking about last time, the
Yes.
$20 Valheim.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm down.
Well, then play Valheim tonight. That'd be a dope change of speed. Maybe get some different views in.
Different viewers. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about it. I was like, should I go on Twitch or should I go on YouTube with
I'm sticking to YouTube, dude. Just
like
I don't see. I honestly don't see the growth in Twitch over the last 3 4 years, and I don't know. I just feel that the platform is what it is. And it's never gonna get better.
I could agree to that, but like I'm so like close to being Twitch affiliate, and
Yeah,
I know once Twitch gives you that title, like your videos get like pushed more and stuff, your lives get pushed more, and like there's a lot more benefits and like all this and
I rather grow my personality on a platform that I can share across every other platform. Twitch is in its own bubble. Like you can't really share snippets unless you go like download it and up, or you're recording it and you gotta go create content from
yeah,
scratch. YouTube, you can create it from using the little snip thing and upload it, share it to any other platform.
yeah, I get that, and that's how I feel. Like I'm very conflicted. Like I'm torn between like all these platforms, and
That's the only reason I haven't bought the multicast streamer. Like I was gonna pay the 25 a month to cast everywhere.
I don't blame you, but that's why I'm like whenever I've heard about that alternative that my like follower friend gave me, I was like, dude, let me check it out. But I want to do both. Don't get me wrong, but that's the thing. Like you said, like it's just a matter of like where do you want to put that time in? Because it's ass. Because like there's
I know.
like I want I my goal originally was to become a Twitch affiliate like back way back in the day, and then like now it's just like it's not that it's changed. It's just like I I I have so many different demographics now because I'm on so many different platforms, you know?
Wars changed.
I have a bigger reach everywhere.
If I were you, I'd be going live on fucking TikTok. And I know it's a pain, but
Yeah, going live on TikTok and playing a game is a pain in the ass because you have it horizontal instead of vertical, and a lot of people are instantly turned off about that. I've noticed that because I did try it once or twice, and no one liked it. So, like, I had less viewers than like normal, and I tried it at what would be considered peak time, which is like right before bed or you're in bed, you know?
how about this? How about we grow game jocks again?
Why game jocks? Why don't you just rebrand
I mean, I can, but I have the page already. Well, you know what's funny? So the other day I created a new page because I was like,
on
man,
Twitch or where?
no, on Facebook,
Mhm.
because I want to create more of a community
Yeah.
page versus like a platform.
Yeah.
Um, and I called it on air live, and it's gaming and streaming. So when people search those topics, they pops up fast. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
And I go search it on Facebook real quick.
Give me a second.
Oh, I'll wait till you're not done editing, right?
I mean, I'm done. I'm just watching it to make sure everything's like even, or if I gotta do any more cuts.
Ah,
Because I sped it up an extra 200, and I just want to make sure everything looks nice and there's no skips or anything, you know. Um,
those Mario mustache highlights look badass. It makes
thanks.
day and night difference.
You like my new style?
You welcome.
I like to thank this tablet for my new style, and also
Hell no.
the
Your husband, bro.
and also like
The heavy critiquing we've argued over.
not only the heavy critiquing, but the fact that he's also given me the freedom to like allow me to pursue this for the past 10 months full time because my
Wait, it's been 10 months.
January, so yeah, 10 months.
Oh shit.
10 months, actually 10 months today I got laid off. It's my anniversary.
Is it really?
Yeah. 10 months today I got laid off. So for the past 10 months, you have allowed me to work from home on my art and our brand and my brand and Orange and everything and all the above, which has turned allowed me to get a lot of practice in. And with all this practice, it has definitely done justice because if I look at stuff from 2020, which was very little because I was working so much, and like 2019 to look at stuff that I made this year, the growth is like exponential. It's crazy how much growth I've had this year alone in the past 10 months.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah.
Practice will do that.
Having practice and then being able to do it full time practice is like two totally different things. Like I thought I grew a lot from 2018 to 2019 when I went from my little Wycom tablet to my XP pen, and I saw the growth like almost immediately, and then I saw this growth like fast as freak too. Maybe that's what I'll talk about in one of my videos, my growth.
Yeah, I would say make it a what what did it for you, like how you where you noticed it, like the investments, how you were hesitant, and
Oh, dude, I talk about it
those.
all the time.
Yeah, no, I know, but like just more of like, yeah, it takes money to make money, but at the same time, you got to be smart about it.
Yeah,
We could have bought that tablet a year before,
but I wasn't
but
working at it, grinding at it full time like I was.
but even that's what I'm saying. Even at that, like, was it the right time? Was it the
No.
right move? No, the right time was when you had time to practice and kind of master it quick,
Yeah.
and you had that opportunity, aka getting laid off can be an opportunity.
Yeah. Hey, getting
Um,
paid unemployment.
COVID unemployment is was
You
is
can't
an
say that
opportunity.
on YouTube.
What, you can't say what?
Vid. COVID.
Really?
Yeah, you'll get banned, bro. You can't say it on
What is
TikTok either. That's one of those banned words. Along with cursing, like on TikTok you can't curse, and on TikTok you can't say vid. I'm not gonna finish that whole word. And you also can't say like provocative words and stuff, obviously. But on YouTube you can't say vid 19 unless you are considered like a news reporter or news or anything like that. You know,
yeah?
like you're not allowed to say it. They will like fucking mess up your shit fast. They're okay with you cussing. They're not okay with you saying
I just
vid.
looked it up right now. It goes. It is true what you're saying, but it's for
False news.
false news. But they're going after news pages or people making like those word video, those typed news, false fake news videos.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can. I think you'll get flagged as in like they're gonna send someone to go make sure it's not one of those things.
Probably, but don't say it anyway because I don't need anyone looking at my stuff for a dumb reason.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so don't say it anymore. But you see, your girl knew something you didn't about the algorithm and the tubes.
Yeah. Trying to.
Was that a skip or was that?
No, I. Me?
No, no, no. I'm looking at my video.
Oh.
I went back too far. Man, a 2 hour live session. It took me. It took me. Give me a second. So it took me 2 hours, a little under 2 hours, to edit a 3 hour long video time lapse with all the cuts and then gluing it together. I feel like that's long.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
I mean, I went through 3 hours worth of footage and condensed it down and cut it up. I guess it's not bad. Yeah, I left that
My
in.
sister Kayla right now was like, "You gonna play Valheim?" She put,
Yeah.
"I'm watching the BTS concert tonight."
What the frick?
No, she put, "They're important." I put double whack. JK, enjoy. I forgot they're playing at the SoFi Stadium, the new one in LA. That
I
giant
don't know.
triangle looking half a mall, half a stadium thing.
I wouldn't know. All
It
right.
looks cool as shit, dude. When you see it from the plane, I want to go there.
Well, we should have gone. All right, guys. So I'm gonna hop off. Have a good night. Thanks for like watching and sticking around with me. Sleep tight to those that are tired
Or not.
or not.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah, enjoy your night. Have a good night. Either way, I shall see you next time I'm live or I drop a new video. So yeah.